What's good? It's your boy CJ Goodfellow. We're back with the Boxing Clinic. You know what it is. Shout out to everybody that's on that boxing grind. Back talking some early morning boxing, early Saturday morning. And apparently it was Andre Ward who ducked Adonis Stevenson. Pretty much. And I'm explaining what Virgil Hunter said in the Boxing Scene article. I'm going to link it to the description so you know that it's true. And basically it's like this. Andre Ward, like I've been saying, wasn't willing to go to Canada. And, and Virgil Hunter said, basically they didn't want to fight. He said Adonis Stevenson didn't bring enough money to the table for Andre Ward to fight him. Said outside of Canada, he's a non-fucking factor in my Kevin Hart voice. But, they wasn't willing to go to Canada. Andre Ward has really never been willing to compromise or make a concession for anybody, especially after the Super 6. Said they wasn't willing to go to Canada, and that's only where Adonis Stevenson was a draw at. Said there wasn't enough money involved for Team Ward or Andre Ward to mix it up with Adonis Stevenson as if becoming, lineal undisputed champion at 175 light heavyweight wasn't enough. So basically, Team Ward turned it down. And I told you guys in the past, maybe on some live videos, whatever the hell it was, that the simple fact that Andre Ward wasn't going to be able to muscle Adonis Stevenson in negotiation like he did Kovalev. Earnings never came out for the rematch. And the first fight, I think he made about $500K. And the rematch, it was no guarantee. It did horrible at the box office. He could have very well made under $100K. And Virgil Hunter basically says, I'm paraphrasing, that it's hard to get up when you just made $6.5 million to get up and fight a guy like Adonis Stevenson for basically a significant amount less. Early in the morning, I'm tired. But it was what it was. I told you guys Andre Ward, didn't want to do a negotiation with Al Heyman, especially Adonis Stevenson in particular, because he wasn't going to be able to muscle him like he did Kovalev. He wasn't going to get that split. Adonis Stevenson was going to get the lion's share, or if not half, with Andre Ward. It was straight down the middle with Andre Ward and Adonis Stevenson. Adonis Stevenson was not taking 49%. It was 50-50, or it was an Adonis Stevenson favor. Andre Ward wasn't willing to go there to become undisputed champion, so there he retired. He did not want the Adonis Stevenson fight. So this time, we got to give Adonis Stevenson a pass. Sergey Kovalev and Kathy Duva said they don't want the Adonis Stevenson fight either. So a lot of people put that shit on Adonis Stevenson, saying that, he didn't want to fight Kovalev and ran over to Showtime, but he made bank. Then they did a purse bid. Somebody won a purse bid in Adonis Stevenson's favor. Kovalev pulled out because he knew he was going to have to go to PBC. And he didn't want to breach his contract with HBO. So let's just keep it real. Everybody calling him Duck Stevenson. I've been on record saying it. But in this case, it's not his fault. Andre Ward did not want to fight Adonis Stevenson. He wanted Adonis Stevenson to take a Sergey Kovalev deal, like an 80-20 split type of deal. And it wasn't going to happen. Al Heyman doesn't let his fighters get fucked like that, unless his fighters give direct orders to get fucked in the pockets like that. So Andre Ward was trying to pull a fast one on Adonis Stevenson. No telling what he was trying to do with Tony Bellew. He was probably trying to pull a fast one on Tony Bellew as well. And that fight wasn't going to be popular with Tony Bellew outside of the UK. Nobody in America cares about who the fuck Tony Bellew is, So basically, this is Andre Ward being Andre Diva and basically pouting and taking his ball and going home because he wasn't going to be able to get, a significant amount of splits on these two guys and Adonis Stevenson and Tony Bellew. So Tony Bellew passed him up and knew he had David Haye in the back pocket. Adonis Stevenson, I'm like, man, I don't give a fuck about fighting you. I'm not about to make peanuts and pennies to fucking please you. This is an even split. We expect this money. We both gonna get $2.5 million apiece. If not, take it. Andre Ward acting like he gonna get $6.5 million again versus who? Who gonna get him $6.5 million? You move up to get murdered by Anthony Joshua? And that's why he was trying to go big or going home. At the end of the day, he didn't want to make history. Boxing wasn't first. Honestly, financial gain was on his mind first, so he should have walked out the door. If it was all about making money for Andre Ward, and it wasn't about making history and becoming an undisputed champion, then walk the fuck away from the sport. That is what it is. He made the right decision. He was more financially motivated than boxing motivated then, and thus far he said he didn't have the fire or the motivation to train no more. He was telling the truth. If you pass up the chance to make history, become the guy at light heavyweight, and become undisputed champion, it is what it is. He ducked Adonis Stevenson, point blank, period. Don't care what you say. Y'all Ward fans ain't gonna like it. It's the truth. We keep it trill. We gone.